All right, everybody. Hello once again. I'm Pavel from the Fasttoken team, which is a blockchain-based casino platform, and I'm the product owner. Thank you for joining, and I hope you'll enjoy the topic today. So at Fasttoken, we firmly believe that blockchain casinos are the next logical step in the evolution of gaming, and I will tell you why in a bit. But first, I'm going to introduce you to the blockchain world and pinpoint the values that it can bring to the gambling industry as a whole. I'm sure many of you have heard about Bitcoin and blockchain in general, and I'd like to tell you how exactly this technology works in simple terms, because I know that many people, they do not really know how exactly everything comes to work together. So here we go. So what is the blockchain? In essence, a blockchain is a network of interconnected computers, which we call nodes, which store and share the exact same information which has ever been submitted to the network. These nodes work on a peer-to-peer basis, much like well-known torrent applications that each of us, I'm sure, has used many times in their lives to download movies, software, images, anything really. So because the network is open, anyone willing can become a node and thus contribute to submitting and sharing this information. With numerous nodes connected to the blockchain, and for the record, we're talking about hundreds of thousands or even millions in case of some most popular blockchains like Bitcoin network, Ethereum, EOS or Tron or many others, we achieve decentralization, which is what we mean by saying that the blockchain is a decentralized network. And as a result, decentralization makes all data incredibly secure, since no one will be able to modify or delete it without the whole network finding out about it. So the more nodes a blockchain network has, the better it is regarding security. And finally, submitting information and making transactions with other users is done via cryptocurrencies, which is essentially digital money. So the most popular of the digital cryptocurrencies that we know is the Bitcoin, followed by Ethereum, and there are also many others like Neo, Tron, EOS, and etc. So in more practical terms, like as an example, when storing any data on a computer, imagine instead of having a traditional server or a hard drive, which holds all the data and can be more or less easily compromised, you have a network of millions of servers that are connected, share and protect the data, and which cannot be compromised as a result. This is exactly why blockchain technologies and applications have already found dozens of use cases in spheres where security of utmost importance, like finances, real estate, and of course, gambling. So let me give you a couple of examples. As you would imagine, cryptocurrencies allow you to make transactions without using traditional money like dollars and euros, which can be incredibly useful in a wide variety of cases. There are also numerous renowned banks in Switzerland, Singapore, Japan, and other leading countries in the world, which have started to adopt cryptocurrency transactions and blockchain technologies in many operational spheres. So they're actively working on implementing those solutions in their existing systems, which will, in the long run, make them more competitive as a financial institution. Other examples include hosting governmental elections on the blockchain, so you don't have to worry about any possible cheating or manipulation, since no one will be able to alter the results at any point of the election. So, for example, if there is any kind of need to make sure that something doesn't get compromised, any real-time event, you can simply host it on the blockchain. And the poll or whatever you're using for this matter, you can be sure that the security will always be taken care of, and you do not have to go further and implement any layers of security, however important security may be for you, because the blockchain will take care of it for you. And also numerous countries in Europe, Asia, and North America are actively working on establishing proper rules and regulations regarding blockchain usability, which goes to show the importance of the technology and the potential value that it holds for the global economy. Another important and interesting blockchain use case is in the real estate industry, which basically utilizes the blockchain to tokenize the property you're considering to buy or sell. So basically, what you do is you take the building or the apartment or whatever property you're trying to sell, and you establish a price point per square foot or per square meter of the property, and then anybody can buy as many square feet or meters as they would like for an X amount, and later be able to sell it for Y amount or amount, depending on the time whenever they're planning to sell it. What this does, it eliminates the need to purchase the whole building or apartment as a whole, and represents a unique investment opportunity for many people, not just those who can actually afford to buy the whole building or the apartment. But enough with the other spheres. Let's get to the topic that we're most interested in. So let's get to gambling. So how does blockchain benefit the gambling industry exactly? Well, first and foremost, thanks to the incredible security of the blockchain, the blockchain casino would be very safe from hackers and attackers that try to sabotage the flow of natural operations or even steal money from the bank. The decentralization also helps in this case, since to sabotage a blockchain casino, you'll basically need to take control of the whole blockchain network, which, while it's not impossible, it's incredibly difficult and costly. And to give you an idea, costly refers to as, for example, if you'd like to sabotage, let's say, the Ethereum network, it may cost you around $200 million, which is a hefty sum for any hacker in the world, basically. Blockchain casino also grants the operator a certain degree of financial independence, which is possible thanks to not being bound to traditional money like euros and dollars, as it is the case today. Also, there is a large potential for acquiring new players. There is a new player market that we refer to as crypto gamblers, who prefer to gamble with cryptocurrencies as opposed to traditional money. Also, these players prefer the benefits granted by the blockchain. And speaking of the player benefits, there are plenty. For one, as a player, you can play directly on the blockchain via your own wallet. This means that you don't have to deposit any funds onto the casino's wallet, which is an incredibly big advantage for players. Also, every player is always guaranteed their winnings and withdrawals regardless of amount. This is possible since the whole process of winning distributions and withdrawals is controlled by the blockchain smart contracts, not the casino. And to give you a bit more perspective into smart contracts is a programmable code which can be programmed on the blockchain, which will basically take place as it is pre-programmed in the code. So whenever a smart contract is programmed to do this and this, it cannot be changed later. So, for example, if a player has played a casino game and they have won, the smart contract will check the whole game, and if it determines that the player has won, it will automatically distribute the won amount to the player's wallet. And this process cannot be altered or changed from anybody. From any side. I mean, the casino can change it, no hacker can change it, the player can change it, nobody can change it. This is security aspects and the smart contracts bring to the table. Also, the blockchain is a 100% transparent platform, which means that all data can be verified by anyone. In more practical terms, as a player, you can easily monitor all your transactions considering deposits, withdrawals, and winning distributions. And none of these benefits are possible in any current state casino as we know as of now. And finally, the blockchain allows us to rework the RNG system of each game to make it absolutely transparent and fully unpredictable by any party. Now, some may say that there is no need to go through all this trouble. You simply need to play at a reputable casino, and you don't have to go into the blockchain stuff. You don't have to think about all the new technology, new platforms, because a reputable casino will always guarantee the player's funds. And while this is true, it's important to remember that not everybody has the luxury of playing at a reputable casino due to numerous reasons, and even if they could, the threat is still there. To give you an idea, if you happen to win a jackpot worth a couple of $1 million, you'd much rather be sure that there is technically no way for anyone or anything to sabotage your win. Even going further, I can tell you that even if you, let's say, win the jackpot and you, for some reason, lose your internet connection, you lose your electricity, you lose your power, and there is no way for you basically to get back into the game for like a couple of hours or for even like a day. If the win has taken place, or if the bet has taken place, rather, the blockchain will make sure that your win, your bet rather, will be completed. And if you win, you'll still get your money. And you'll be able to log in later at a later stage when your power is back up and stuff. You'll be able to take it regardless, because there is no other party who needs to give you the win that you have achieved, or you do not have to request it from any other party, etc. All of this being said, blockchain casinos do have their challenges, of course, which refer to gameplay speed. Mainly they refer to the user experience, which is gameplay speed, which is maybe the process of acquiring cryptocurrencies and bringing them to a blockchain casino, and then later turning those cryptocurrencies into regular money, because the usability of cryptocurrencies is currently limited. But although many countries are working actively on making it possible. So for example, in Japan, cryptocurrencies can be really used to like buy stuff at a mall or pay for your food, and many other such examples. But in most parts of the world, it's still a work in progress. But all of these challenges are temporary and are directly related to the further development of the technology. So the more the blockchain industry develops, the faster it will become, the more easier it will become to acquire cryptocurrencies and to make various transactions and even purchase stuff in an e-commerce store and etc. So due to all of these factors, the demand for blockchain casinos is increasing steadily. And it will not be too long before every major casino platform will have to consider blockchain technologies if they want to stay competitive. And let's be real, if you're a player and you don't sacrifice anything when playing on a blockchain casino, but gain the benefits of the transparency, you gain the benefits of the wallet, and you know that the casino or any other party for that matter cannot alter or change the result of your games, and you're always guaranteed your winnings and withdrawals regardless of their amount, why would you not choose to play on a blockchain? Anyone would do that, right? So combined, all these factors point that blockchain casinos are the next step in the evolution of gaming. And while mass popularity may be a little far, the rising demand is there and it shows no sign of stopping. So that's all I have for you today. I hope you enjoyed the presentation. And if you have any questions, please feel free to ask. All right, I guess there are no questions. So thank you everybody for joining and listening, and have a great day.